This is Devlog 2. I'm Wholesome Guy and I'm making a game about stealing asteroids. This week, though I had decided on working on the color palette of the game, I had to redirect my energy elsewhere. In the previous Devlog, we left off on making a color palette for the game, especially give the spaceship some nice, better suited colors. A piratish game, what do you expect? Treasure, adventure, and of course, danger. Okay, according to color theory, colors can evoke emotions in humans. That's pretty well known, so the job is simple, right? Find the corresponding colors and fill them in. It's never that easy. Treasure corresponds to shiny, as we know, gold. Similarly, blue for adventure and red for danger. Mario from Super Mario Bros. Uses the same color scheme. Back to your game, Mario. This ain't yours. I have the corresponding colors now, I just need the right shades, right? I spent some time researching about our scurvy friends and scallywags. I mean pirates, and came to know they are fond of darker shades. Navy blues, deep reds, and of course, brown woody colors. And so I went ahead with those colors. But maybe I forgot. I'm in space. Not me, the game is in space. You get the point, right? Darker shades won't do me good, practically invisible in the black abyss of the void. Good for a real space pirate, but not for a player. I need the spaceship to be visible. I had blown my head open until I realized this simple thing. I dropped working on the paint job immediately. I need to finalize the art style for the game. I want the game to look like Journey. I want it to have a nice, vibrant, and stylized look. So I need outline shaders and cell shading, or commonly known as toon shading. Well, I'm clueless to how any of that works. Maybe I will learn how all shading and works, but not now. I followed a tutorial to outline full screen shader, as in every object when seen by the player will be outlined, instead of me assigning the material or property to each object to have an outline. It worked on the first try. Of course not. The skybox is outlined. We don't want that. I can turn my game into this really cool black environment and white outline style. I love the look, but not for this game. I have something else in mind for that feature. I removed the outline shader because of the skybox being outlined. I made the toon shader all cell shading. I found a really cool developer and followed his tutorial for toon shading. Then was outline, but I want to try a different method. I saw a similar video by Michael Game Labs, found a full screen outline tutorial. I tried his way but failed to get a good result. Maybe I did something wrong. I went back to the original outline shader and changed some values. Now the game finally looks good and my game is stylized. I landed on a less dark and more visible color palette for the spaceship, and well, I tried making the UI lever again, but of course I failed. I don't know how to make it anymore. The art looks bad and I don't know how to implement it. I shifted my focus and made the compass. Guess what? It didn't work. Well, after a while it did. Took a lot of debugging. As you see, progress was slow this week. Things seemed harder to do, things never worked out as you wanted to. FPS drops out of nowhere for no reason but gone the next day. This is a normal part of any game dev journey. Progress will be less sometimes, but it is okay. The game you're working on will embody a part of your soul. Give it a good home, even if it takes time. See you next week. This was Devlog 2.